Just a tip, folks, if you're going to open your oil cap and you have little vermin around here like I do, make sure you clean that out of there before you open it up. Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic, 2017 Chevrolet Volt. Today we're going to do an oil change. I know, nothing too exciting, but on a Volt you don't get to see it too often, so we're going to show you how to do it, and it's pretty straightforward, but what the heck, you'll know how to do that. Oh, and we're even going to throw in doing the oil mileage reset, so you'll see that too, which is a pretty simple process, but we'll do all that. Alright, let's get started. Gotta admit, this isn't going to be as dramatic as I thought it would be, but oh well, how often do you get to see a Volt oil change? Not often. And an oil reset. So take the drain plug out first. Should have my gloves on. Let me get my gloves. Be right back. We'll let that drain a little. Alright, let's get this out of here and get an armpit full of oil. And next we'll get to the filter. I'm glad that wasn't overly tight like some of them are. Alright, we'll put a little lube on the filter gasket. I'm using a Napa oil filter for it. And I am actually using AMSOIL 5W20. Yes, I use AMSOIL. And they sell you Wix filters, which is pretty much the same as Napa. So, and I am going to put some oil in the filter since I can go straight up. If I can go straight up on filters, I usually put it in. I figure it doesn't hurt anything. And we put a little oil around the gasket there, and we cleaned off up here. Now we'll put this back on. Goes on a little bit of an angle on the dangle. Alrighty. So we'll tighten that hand tight plus a little bit, and then we're just going to put our drain plug back in. That's pretty straightforward. Then we'll get up, we'll dump some oil in it, and we'll reset the oil reset. So we looked it up, and it takes 4.2 quarts of oil. We're going to add those in. One thing, if you didn't know it, if you go to AMSOIL's site, and it doesn't matter who you are, you can actually go and look up vehicle, and you can put in what vehicle it is, and it will actually give you the amount of oil that that particular vehicle takes if you look on there. So that's a pretty neat thing, I think. Don't you hate when you just don't seem to have the right funnel? I've never changed oil in this, I don't know. But we'll go with this funnel. We'll try this one. So what I was saying, www.amsoil.com, if you go on there, they will have, you can look up your vehicle and it'll tell you what kind of AMSOIL it will take. And I'm not selling the AMSOIL, but it will also tell you how much oil that your particular vehicle takes. So we're going to get our oil in this, and then we'll get it close, we'll start it up, and then we'll check the oil level when we get her on the ground. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put the oil in we need. With the Volt, the easiest way to get it to run, since it runs on batteries first if it's fully charged, is to have your hood up, because that's actually service mode. So we'll go in and hit the start button, and hopefully it'll fire up like I think it should. Because we want to check the oil level after it runs for a minute or so. So now that we shut it down, we'll actually check the oil level and see how much more she needs. Oh yeah? Okay, about a half a quart. So we'll pour a half a quart in her and we're going to call her good. So I don't know how well you're going to see this, but we got buttons on here, arrows and check. So to be able to do this and reset it, you hit the left button over here, the left arrow, and then there's options over here. And you scroll down, you go up to the I, which is the information. And then you hit the check in the middle, and then you hit the downs. And then for oil reset, you hold the select, which is your check mark here in the middle. Now it's at 99% now because I reset it because it was bothering me. It's my vehicle, I can do that. So basically what I'm going to do is just hold it now. And we're at 100%. And that's it. That's the way you set this up. And we're done. So this is Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic. Oh, and here's my nice new little camera stand with these little flexible legs and stuff. This thing's pretty wild. And it was like 12 bucks on Amazon or something like that. But you can really adjust it a lot of different ways to a lot of different places. So anyhow. So that is how to do an oil change and an oil reset on a 2017 Chevrolet Volt. Thank you for watching. And, you know, come again, and just remember, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. Thanks for watching. Bye.